Alright, hello everybody, it's Warship Wednesday here at ALE Studio and Sons. We're going to take some of our battleships out tonight. I like here, this isn't me by the way, this is part of a battle where I sunk, so I was able to go check out the other players, and I saw him driving his carrier, and like I said, I don't want to promote somebody, especially if they don't know about getting permission or anything like that. So it was just a shot of the carrier, and this is my battleship. This is an interesting battle. In fact, I've got two battles I brought in that I did today that I kind of want to bring in. And the first thing about this one is, okay, the outcome on this one is, I can't remember right now, but it's going to be pretty good. And I'm trying to see, I'm going in towards A, and I'm positioning my battleship so my guns are pointed at the enemy, and I'm bringing my ship around, leaving my guns pointed in that direction so that I can get some shots off. The thing with battleships is it takes a long time to reload. Depending upon your battleship and your levels and your different things, you can change the reload times and the traverse time. So, kind of like what I'm trying to do is keep my guns pointed while moving the ship, and I didn't want to go all the way in, so I'm trying to turn around and come back out and not present a broadside to them. That I'm just kind of giving them my back end, and they're trying to hit me as I'm going away, which makes it a little bit more difficult than just going across their point of view and making a nice beautiful silhouette across the skyline. Look at that battleship, perfect. But that's part of learning to drive battleships. I mean, they're powerful, they're strong, but the reload time, let's say for instance, going up against destroyers. Destroyers are your main enemy coming for the battleship, because you have a hard time getting your guns around if they're coming in at you. I've done that a few times. I've seen what direction their guns were pointed. I come in from the other way, because it takes them a long time to get those guns turned around, or even get the ship turned around to fight the destroyers. They're good in a standoff fight. I kind of want to keep them off in the distance if I can, while providing fire support for those that might be going in to capture, or focus fire. I'm trying to do that a little bit more often, is see what ship everybody's kind of aiming at, and kind of just add my damage to it, take it down a little faster than one person going on this ship, one person working on it, and then they start picking you off. I've had that happen. But that's part of the game. That's learning. The lower tiers are a lot more just battle. And let's see, this is tier 4. So this one's got a little bit better armament. We got going up against bigger and tougher enemy. And this is the one with the destroyer. See, now I'm off here by myself, right? I was pushing into this way. I'm going for a capture on this base here, but I have to deal with a couple of destroyers. Like I said, destroyers are your main enemy when you're in a battleship, because here's a perfect example. Now I have two destroyers in front of me. They both disappeared. I don't see them because no one's got them lit up yet. I'm not even close enough. There it is. Now what do you do with destroyer in a battleship? Pray that they don't see you or they don't come at you. And the thing too, I'm playing against AI, so sometimes they have a set pattern, and if you can figure that out, you can pretty much guess where they're going to be at, what they're going to do. Now see, this little destroyer's coming straight at me. he's on the cap, so I'm jumping on the cap myself. See, capturing area, and so I'm fighting this little destroyer. I thought I asked for help, but there's no one around to help, so it's just me. And so what did I figure out doing? I said, well, I'll drive right into him. And that sounds easy, but like I said, destroyers they're quick and maneuverable. And I'm surprised I was able to get in on him so close. That's another thing. See how close he is to me? If he was doing a torpedo run, he's too darn close. And so I ran him over. I drove him into the sea. That's why I want to put this one in here. That was a pretty good battle. We did good on this one. We did win this battle, and that was kind of showing you what going up a battleship against the DD. And like I said, I saw him there, and I figured the only way to get him is drive into him because it'd be hard to get. So when he got in closer, it's hard to get my gun on him. The secondaries could take him out, but my main guns were useless. He was in too close. If I'm not mistaken, he might have been too close to launch torps because they have a certain set that they have to set. Oh, here's another one. This here, I sped this part up. It's leading up to the end of the battle, and I needed to create a little bit of so I can put both of these clips in. And, in fact, I think I got 3 I got put into this here for Wednesday, and that's what a lot of the editing is, cutting out stuff that maybe like where you're waiting to get into the battle, and it's just I'll cut some of that stuff out, cut and print, and like what I'll do is if I like the battle and I don't want to I want to see it later, I can speed it up. So I sped this up. I turned the volume down because it sounds like, that chatter, which is kind of cool, but it can be annoying at times. So especially when you're trying to talk through a battle. And this is the Texas. This is my Texas. It's another tier 4. I just kind of, like I said, today I wanted to work on the battleships. Did some battleship work. And it's like showing how like I said, this is sped up 4 times. So it takes a lot longer to get that battleship turned around. While the whole time I'm turning the battleship around, I'm keeping my guns pointed at them. So, and there's been a few times too where I had to traverse the guns a little bit. So instead of waiting for the guns to come to the target, I was turning my ship to bring the guns on target. And that way, the traverse was a little faster, and I was able to get some shots off. That's the hardest thing. You're sitting there waiting for that reload. Nice thing with the battleship, you get like this one here too. It's got that thing that you send your repair party in to fix some parts of the ship, and it renews that damage that was done. So you can do that with battleships. Maybe you could do it with some cruisers, but that's what that flag with the green cross on is for. That's to fix that part of the ship and give you a little bit of more health back. And I think that's what that simulates, is damage repair parties, being able to fix part of the ships and keep you back in service without having to go dry dock and get fixed. But I'm having fun with the battleships today. Like I said, that one with the destroyers, I brought that one. I want to look at. Can you find that other carrier? Then we can try and take it out. Yeah, I turned the mic on for this last bit. That's why it's back to
use search and destroy mission.
Yep, back to original speed on this part.
That point. That'll help us points.
We're running out of time. There's a marker where there it is. There it is. You got her. All right. Okay. One thing I'd like to say too is this was a tough fight. We almost succumbed to them.
Put some heat on
that.
We
did manage to eliminate them, leaving the carrier to be the last ship to go after, and they already had us by point, so we're trying to get
that's
what
up
this
that
last
far.
bit's about.
Alright, they found it though. You take that carrier out, we still can turn this one around. I'm gonna try and jump on this cap too. Oh, that was already one. That one's already been taken, so that's alright. Go get him, cruiser. Coming in. Battleships are so slow though. I've had a few good battles. I had to put that mic on. Sorry. Hope you don't mind. I just want to get the word out to the carrier to see if he can find this other carrier for us. And, cruiser, can you get a target on him yet? Man, this was a good game. Everyone did a good job. Well done. Real close. Oh, 58 seconds. They got us in points. It was a good job, though. Good job. Good battle. I'm too far away to put any damage on that carrier. You could only get that taken out. We could win this. Too far away to jump on those other caps. I think we survived, though. Alright. Excellent battle, though. Thank you. It was fun. Very much so. Yeah. Optimus Prime. We lost.
Yeah, we lost that one, but not for lack of trying. Like I said, that was a tough fight.
Yeah, I like it though.
Gonna go after the carrier, but I got tangled up with
yeah,
these other
we still. There was three of us that survived to the end.
We did survive to the end.
We actually worked it as a team. If we were just too far away from that other carrier, we had to get to it and take it out.
We eliminated everything but the carrier.
I'll turn the mic
Like
off.
I said, most of the time they hide in the background, so it took a little bit to find them. But see, now that gives you an idea. Like when I'm running my carrier, that's the first thing I try to do after taking a run around and dropping some bombs. If I got a decimated flight, I'll go out and look for their carrier, so we know where it is. And that way, see, if we knew where that was, we wouldn't have to search for it. We could have went straight for them. If that makes any sense. The time was, and that's why I asked the carrier if they could go out and they could get farther and eyes farther across the water than we could. So. And that's what he did. He found it. I remember seeing his aircraft going with torpedoes. But like I said, going after a carrier with aircraft is devastating to your flight. They will take your whole flight down. And I've had that happen so many times. But that's, you gotta learn to work that stuff. You know, it's like, okay. So don't go in after the carrier if you got a limited flight, or if you have enough where you can sustain a lot of damage and still be able to fly. It's kind of like one of those calculated risks. But well, right now we're in our this is the Japanese battleship. I thought I'd try the Japanese line, and doing pretty good. It's a little more maneuverable. The gun reverse isn't too bad with this one. The Congo, is that what it is? Yeah. And she's a pretty quick little ship. It's kind of fun to ride these. I'm beginning to think that the Japanese ships are a little faster and quicker and maneuverable. The battleships on the U.S. side they're big, they're tough, and they basically take a beating, but it takes a little bit. There's Terps coming in. See, if I would have seen them sooner, I probably could have avoided that, but I did take a hit as I jumped on the capture point. So, and this time I have a little bit of help out here. I'm not out on my own, so I thought we eliminate a lot of this over here onto the right, and there we go. And now we can sit on this, capture this one, and start working to the left. But it looks like that's being taken care of already. So, once again, teamwork. Hey, Mr. Voiceover, throw in a script clip, please. Script clip, cut, print, and post. Put it in the cannon on the shelf from ELE Studio and Sons. Phil Led and OelGrez's. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. And this has been Warship Wednesday.